Spright are a rank 2 wombo combo deck that have been overwhelming the current Master Duel meta. Basic Spright have a very one-note game plan, as well as somewhat limited disruptions. By combining the Spright engine with Runick, we can add several extra layers to Spright's control strategy, while also adding consistency to the Runick strategy. Runicks also are one of the best decks at messing with graveyard strategies, and can potentially hit single combo pieces in the opponent's deck. Here's my deck list. It's certainly not budget, clocking in at a whopping 26 ultra rares, only 8 of which are generic staples. The Spright engine is very simple. 3 Spright Blue, 2 Starter, and 2 Spright Jet. These are our starters and are almost maxed out. Spright Red, Spright Carrot, and Spright Smashers are our search target disruption options. Remember, this build of Spright has an advantage against cards like Dark Ruler No More and Forbidden Droplets. Since we have so much back row, we're not just left with Spright Smashers. We run 2 Spright Elf and Gigantic Spright, as these are our extra deck combo pieces. We have 2 of each to do the combos up to twice per game if needed. It would not be an incorrect call to up Spright Elf to 3 copies, depending on player preference. Backing up the main Spright combos, we have some additional level 2 targets to summon out of the deck. Capshell and Epira give us free draws. This is important because with Runick Fountain, every draw has a more than 75% chance to get a disruption after we do our combo. Epira lets us get the draw on the opponent's turn with Spright Elf. Capshell is a dark monster, so we can use it to make Gen Buster for another monster negate. We can finagle it to potentially still get 2 draws if that's the combo we want to go for. Wind Up Kitten is one that gives us a bit of extra removal when in a tight spot. Very few players are ready for this, and it really shows how we can abuse the variety of options available to the Spright engine. The Runick core is really simple as well. The destruction portions of Runick are 3 Flashing Fire, 3 Destruction, 3 Freezing Curses, and 1 Runick Dispelling. These have been chosen as they are the most viable forms of disruptions we need. Also, we only need 1 Dispelling since we have 3 Ash Blossoms. We also run 3 Runick Tip, 3 Runick Slumber, and 1 Runick Gathering Storm. These are the easiest effects to consistently trigger, and let us get access to the field spell's effects. Every Runick card also has the ability to fusion summon out a level 2 monster, Mugen the Runick Wings. It also just so happens that this level 2 monster lets us discard a card to search out the Runick field spell. If you see other lists running less copies of the field spell, this is why. But I choose to max out on the field spell, as it helps the deck play around hand traps. Which, because Telements aren't in the game yet, hand traps are a bit more popular than they otherwise would be. Mugen can give Gigantic Spright 3k attack by triggering his effect when used as a material. Mugen can also give destruction protection, so Mugen is also a viable summon target with Spright Elf. We also run 1 Jerry, as both some battle phase removal and some additional recursion on the field spells. As additional disruption targets, we have Gen Buster, who is a simple monster negate, and IP Masquerena, which lets us go into Appaloosa on the opponent's turn. As extra extenders, we have Mannequin Cat, which lets us give an opponent a monster, so we can summon out another monster from the deck. It's a bit situational, but it is insane when it goes off. We also run Dark, who is insane in the mirror match, and is an amazing extender. Lastly, we have Oni Bimaru, Soul Sweeper, which lets us banish one of our opponent's monsters each turn until their next end phase. At first, it'll seem like a mediocre effect, but as we play games, it'll quickly become apparent how insane setting aside an opponent's problem card is. If you like this list and want more like it, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment if there's anything you want to say. The best way to explain the combos is to show this deck in action, so let's get straight into some games. Spright Runick, yummy yummy. Spright Runick, yummy yummy. Spright Runick, yummy. I'm going second. God damn it. Okay. Decent enough hand for going second. We'll see if the Maxi actually resolves. I have not had good luck with Maxi recently. Okay, we're gonna let this resolve. I'm gonna fake an Ash Blossom, hopefully. Alright, what are you revealing? Continue. Alright, here's hoping this works. And it does. That's really good for me. And now we've drawn into a Runick engine. Okay, so he's committing. I guess he wants to show off these royal rares, which is fair. You can get this cheeky +1. Do we want to go to battle phase on our turn? He is just taking the Maxi challenge. That is entirely the wrong play. Probably just going to use the Runick cards to power through whatever he makes. Which is probably going to be Baron, but Baron doesn't solve his problems here. Ah. Here's the play. I'm just going to do a simple Runick Flashing Fire. Going to destroy that. Doesn't negate, does it? Let's return. It is. Okay. Those kids is why we don't take the Maxi challenge. I can safely waste however much time I want. I'm gonna go for the Spell and Trap Popper. Typically, I'd usually go for the Field Spell Searcher. But since we're so far ahead, I don't actually have to do that. We can wait a little bit in the combo. And yeah, he surrenders. You never take the Maxi challenge. You pass and accept your game loss. Oh, what a janky hand. It's not bad, but it is weird. A normal Hypera just to get a draw one. Okay. That gives us a bit more to work with. Runick Tip. He has Ash Blossom. I think. Could be Imperm. Ash Blossom, Imperm, or Maxi. We're going to go into Smiting Storm. Mirror Match. There it is. That's quite all right. We have a Maxi, so we can hit him right back with that. And we're going to go ahead and use this effect. Discard Cap Shell because he doesn't do anything. Now let's see if he's playing Runick. If he's playing Runick with Spright, or if he's just playing pure. It's the hybrid. That is a really good call. We might have actually banished both of his field spells. A lot of people only run 2 for some reason. What an amazing hand. I'm going to set one as a bait, I think. And we'll just end here. Since I have so many hand traps, I am going to preempt whatever he does. And if he does break through it, Max C is still probably going to resolve. Okay, Lava Golem. He is playing a very strict tournament list here. That's fine. Those cards literally did not do anything. Alright, here we respond with our own Max C. See how you like it. And he had the Ash. Wonder why he didn't use it earlier. Alright. That's fine. We're just going to negate the effect anyway. That's going to leave us a bit low on stuff. Going to use the effect. He's out of field spells. Good to know. Okay. I'm going to go for the preemptive negate. That's fine. And just to give myself a bit of protection and more accurately draw another card. So what did we hit? Ooh, good hits. We hit his carrot. We're really getting to show off how Runics are just good at disabling whatever your opponent does by just hitting their one-ofs. Not the best draws. We still have Ash Blossom to stop Gigantic Spright. We're going to force him to have to open another card in hand. Typically what I'm doing would be wrong to try to, hand trap Spright Blue. But I'm just trying to use the fact that we are ahead to just attempt to steamroll him. Yep. And that's how you play the mirror match. I'll do it through a Max C. So the opponent's top deck was Ash there. What he should have done, if it was the top deck, there wasn't a whole lot he could have done. But if he did have it in hand, he should have Ash Blossomed the draw reset on the field spell. That ended him. Pretty good hand for going first here. We're going to open with the field spell searcher. No Max C for him, thankfully. Freezing Curses is good to have in hand, but I'd rather just discard it since we have so much else. Ash Blossom. Fair enough. That's fine, we have Spright Blue. We could still see an Imperm, but that'll be fine. Sprites just don't care about hand traps because, everything in their deck is a starter. It's insane. So I'm going to do the full combo here. I'm going to add starter instead of smashers. Okay, how do we want to play this? We're going to Spright starter into the spell negate, which is carrot. Activate Gigantic Spright. Detach one. We are going to detach Jet here, so we can have a Dark Engrave to summon back later. And I think we're going to go for the Gin Buster here. Yeah, that's going to give us 2 draws. So we get 1 draw from the initial Cap Shell link off into Spright Elf. And then 1 more for when we detach later with Gin Buster. You can tell I misplayed a little bit because I didn't leave Carrot under the protection of Elf, because Elf gives targeting protection. Because this whole archetype is very fair and balanced, if you cannot tell. Smiting Stone is not a great card in general here. And I think we're just going to set it anyway as a bait. We can get Jet back next turn to get some protection. Or to get some recursion. That'll get us right back into the full combo next turn. Tinky. I'm going to allow the Tinky resolution, but I am going to go ahead and reset my everything. Oh, okay. Ooh, do I care about that? So if he's playing File Formation Tinky, he's probably playing Spright Tri-Brigade. And that would mean there's not technically going to be a better... Interesting. We actually don't care. Takes away recursion later, but he's wasting so many cards to do this. Yep, fire. And we're just going to meet him with the... let's see. Yeah, we'll just Ash it and we'll keep Gin Buster up. You wasted your Called by the Grave to stop a Searcher, so now you don't have any protection for your combos. Pixies? Why are you playing Pixies? Interesting. Yeah, I'm just going to preempt this. Do whatever you want, buddy. He's probably just going to go to open battle. That would be a good play here. Open battle, swing. Oh, he's going for it anyway. That is incorrect. Sure. All right, he'll get a 2-material or a 4-material Zeus if he wants to waste 2 summons on it. Okay, he does not. Runick Fountain, that is a good draw. That is a fantastic draw here. Wait for that to resolve. I'm going to boom, flip up our play. We're going to hit him for 3. Could have also gone for the special summon there. I think it's also valid. I'd just rather start taking away his combo pieces. All right, and now he is about to have a bad time, and it cannot be destroyed by battle while it has a material. That's fine. Battle was never how we were going to do this. I'm going to pop the spell. Show me the revolt. So I'm going to chain max you to your revolt. Oh. You're playing Spright Gamma Burst. Sure, buddy. I think we're gonna... I'm gonna keep Runick Flashing Fire in hand, so we can get another trigger of Runick Fountain to draw on his turn. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go battle, straight to end, and then we're gonna turn this on. We've hit 2 blue boys from him. That's pretty good. All right. Why is he waiting to pass me priority? Do it. It's funny. And so we're going to tip. Now what we're going to do is we're going to negate that and get a free draw. Then we're going to use Runick Tip to search a monster negate, so he can't do anything. We're probably going to end up taking him to deck out this game. That's fine. And he's just going to scoop. Oh, he's going to DC. All right, then. Thanks for watching. I have 1 or 2 more deck profiles coming up for this new wave of Master Duel support. Then after that, I'll be back to some big, high-effort, long-form videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.